Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lassos. Welcome to the click. You smell absolutely today. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Today we're gonna review some stuff that is just yes, indeed, that sounded quite constipated, did it not? Don't worry about it. I am indeed not constipated, quite the opposite. Explosive diarrhea. Speaking of oversharing, we have some beautiful memes lined up for you today with very satanic themes, because I figured it fits really well for Halloween because we have Halloween plushies that are now out for anyone to buy. Make sure to do it now so you don't miss out and regret it for the rest of your mortal days. You know, when we meet in hell after this earth or whatever the heck, we're gonna compare plushies. That's what we're gonna do for eternity, and I'm looking forward to it. So we have the little zombie demon. Look at this little ESD. He's so cute and spooky, and he's like stitched together. Oh my god, he's so spooky. He has a little broken horn because he's a silly boy. We have a pumpkin ESD, which is also very cute and round and fluffy, and an excellent pillow plushie. And then we have little ghost mango with his little ghost costume, and he's so adorable and spooky, and he will haunt your dreams, but in like a wholesome way. What's a good nightmare called? I think it's just called The Dream. So anyway, today we're gonna look at Satanism, and we're gonna do it together for Spoopy Month, and I do hope that you enjoy it just as much as I enjoy having you here. Mwah. I live in one of the oldest, most conservative counties in the US. I decided to put something especially spooky up to my neighbors up this Halloween. Happy Gaymas. Oh yes, indeed. I love gay Christmas. It's the spookiest of months. No Nut November goes against the first satanic statement. Satan represents indulgence instead of abstinence. We have religious exemption from No Nut November. You see how convenient this was? Oh my god, next time you have some little edgelord on Twitter being like, it's No Nut November, blah 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 blah. Religious exemption, baby. Religious exemptions. Had a neighbor complain to the leasing office about my Baphomet less than 24 hours after putting it up. The manager said freedom of religion and put them in their place. Look at this beautiful little Baphomet and little rainbow carpet. I love how this Karen literally went to the boss within the first 24 hours and they just got shut down. How does it feel, Karen, when the manager is indeed not on your side? Oh, yes indeed, how the turntables.
Wake up, sluts, it's time to sin!
Oh my god, I need to have this as an alarm on my clock in the morning. Oh my god, I hate waking up in the morning because, you know, mornings and all that kind of stuff. I need to have this as my alarm. Wake up, sluts, it's time to sing to God! Came out as a Satanist to a coworker, and she crocheted me this little Baphomet goat. Oh my god, it's so cute! Ah, this reminds me of the time I read Crocheted for the first time in a video, and my sweet little Swedish dyslaxative ass read it as crotched. I crotched this demon for you, whatever that means. It sounds very suggestive when you put it that way. I will crotch you some plushies this Halloween. Don't worry about it. What does that mean, click? Yes. You are not a sinner. You're an amazing human, and don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. What every parent should tell their children. Indeed, like the thing with spirituality and community and all those kind of things, they can be beautiful. They can bring you together. They can bring you hope and that sort of thing when you have endured the passing of a loved one. Or they can make you find community or comfort or whatever it might be. Humans are quite social creatures after all. But sometimes it just turns into incredibly manipulative things. And regarding people who you have very heavy sway over, like children, don't tell kids stuff like this, man. It's awful. You go, girl. That is an amazing fit. Okay, I haven't really used this platform all that much, but seeing my yearbook photo make so many people happy warms my heart. This is so cool. Oh my god, that's amazing. Man, I'm jealous. I wish I had the balls back in like high school to do year photos like this. This is so cool. I'm so jealous, man. Can you imagine a world run by actual Satanists? La 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 la.
God didn't help you pass that test or get that job. It was all you. Stop crediting him and start crediting yourself.
You see, you can do it all by yourself. Oh yes, indeed. Oh no, I'm being corrupted by the evil Satine. Oh, how could this happen? No.
Why did you summon me?
I just need a hug.
Me too.
Oh, this is why we have emotional support demons, to summon them, to squeeze the out of them. Oh, you're beautiful, even though you're zombified and slimy. I love you anyway. Hey Christians, stop performing exorcisms. The demon has entered the body and it's not your right to terminate. Life begins at possession. I need to make a movie about this. I have so many good movie ideas I want to do when I retire from YouTube. I want to do the Flat Earth documentary, where I just pay a bunch of Flat Earthers to find the edge, and just film them trying to find the edge. And I'll call it something like Flattening the Curve or Hardcore Edging. That's a good title for the movie. And then I want to do something like this. I want to do like possession babies. That's really cool. And then it turns into like a wholesome family raising like Satan that has been reborn into like a human little child. That'd be really funny. It's like the Lucifer series, but like more unhinged. Loved this idea in artwork. Artist Herdis at Asep H the Fallen. My neighbor Baphomet. That is so cute. This is the most adorable thing ever. This is like Studio Ghibli style, isn't it? I think that's what it's meant to represent. It is amazing. Imagine when we have a Studio Ghibli movie with this theme. Oh my god, I cannot wait. The future is bright indeed. Bright like hellfire. Everyone believes in freedom of religion until a statue of Baphomet is erected. God, there are too many erections to deal with. It's people, man, are so hypocritical. Hail, I sculpted this for my partner for our anniversary coming up. Oh my god, this is so good! Holy shite. You know how sometimes you joke about like, you made a homemade gift and it's like kind of poopy and that kind of stuff? This is better than anything you could possibly buy. This is so cool and it's not even painted yet. It even has feather details. Oh my god. I am so jealous. This looks so cool. This is like a relationship made in hell. Which in this case is actually a good thing. Holy Bible? Bit harsh. Yeah, when you think about it, he's probably not actually a bad dude. Tradition is just peer pressure from dead people. I mean, if it's a good tradition, I don't mind honoring the dead. You know, sometimes dead people come up with pretty cool Sometimes they don't. You shouldn't keep a tradition just because it's a tradition. You should keep it because it's a tradition and it's a good idea that is fun. Like Midsummer in Sweden. You ram a giant made of flowers into the ground and you dance around it singing, "Oh, little frogs." Those are good traditions, man. I don't know who needs to hear this, but Satan wants you to be happy. I know, right? It's so beautiful. Like, be yourself. Achieve your goals and think for yourself. Pure evil. The sheep will spend its entire life fearing the wolf, only to be eaten by the shepherd. Damn, that quote goes kinda hard though. Poor sheep, man. Poor sheep, they really are screwed one way or another, aren't they? When a Satanist comes out of the closet as an atheist. Oh my god, it was like the same thing all along. Who would have thunk it? Satanism, aka spicy atheism. It's very beautiful, isn't it? Is this offensive or fun? Asking for me because I did it. Barbie! That's really cool. That's really cool. If it is offensive to someone, that's like a bonus in this case. But you should totally tattoo this on every single person you meet. Hopefully consensually. Can you imagine just waking up with this tattoo? That would be amazing. Oh my gosh, you're Baphomet IRL. How did the horns get so cool? Why hasn't evolution given us more cool horns? That's the one thing I'm bummed out about. God damn it, Darwin. Hail my room. That is so cozy. That is so cozy. I want a room like this, unironically. This is amazing decor. Man, I'm so jealous when people can make... I mean, I did a pretty decent job with my studio, okay? That's fine. But aside from that, I feel like the rest is really lacking. I would like to have a house with this as the entire theme. It would be absolutely gorgeous. And then I want to have like a garage with like a full D&D setup mixed with satanic stuff. It would be so freaking cool, man. I want that. I want that so bad. Why can't houses be affordable for millennials, man? I just want to build a D&D room. Is that too much to ask? God. It's a little puppy praying to Satan. He's such a good boy. Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. You know how they say that cats go to hell? I really hope that dogs go to hell too. That's That sounds bad out of context, but like in a good way. Because we're all going to hell anyway. I want there to be puppies there. Holy Bible. Dear neighbor, I am highly concerned about the horrid and evil music that is emanating from your house. Please take this Bible and save yourself and your child from Satan's grasp. Hashtag Christian mom and neighbor. Wait, did they actually? No, it's not quite a hashtag. Maybe it's not a hashtag. It would be amazing if they actually wrote a hashtag in their written letter. That's amazing. You know, I would say that if you start getting like letters from your Karen neighbors containing holy Bibles because of the music you're playing, I think you have a pretty good taste in music. This is a letter of approval. Even a religion that teaches that women are equal to men, that does not teach or encourage women to be subservient, that gives women equal roles in governance and of its congregations. The Church of Satan. Yes. You see? It could be so easy.
Oh, look at this, it's a little snick snock, but it's a little uppy. Oh, yes indeed, it was me all along.
Name a villain you agreed with. Satan. I mean, almost not even a villain, more like a vilified person, or whatever, or vilified deity, or whatever you want to call it, or angle. My little angle Satan. Not really a villain when you think about it, more just vilified.
Yeah! Merry Christmas! This is what Christmas is all about, baby. Hell yeah!
Something to ponder. The yearly cost of religious tax exemptions. $71 billion. If the church paid taxes, everyone would only have to pay 3% taxes. Tax the churches. Can you imagine having 3% taxes? Oh my god, my American friends get like shocked when I tell them how much taxes I pay because I'm Swedish. I mean, it's you know, completely different systems. You know, I also got my like uni education for free. So, you know, it's all like a trade-off. You know, don't get me wrong. Different countries, different systems. But like 3% taxes, man. Whoosh! Wouldn't that be sweet? You wouldn't even notice it. That is amazing. Wow. If the church isn't gonna be taxed, then the least they could do is commission more sexy Lucifer statues instead of whatever this monstrosity is.
Le René du Mal.
A nail de that divan, known formally in English as Lucifer or the Lucifer of Liège, is a religious sculpture executed in white marble and installed in 1848 by the Belgian artist Geefs. Is that how you pronounce it? Jeff? I'm gonna call him Jeff. As historians refer to the figure as Angel de Show, a fallen angel. That is... The sculpture is located in the elaborate pulpit of St. Paul's Cathedral and depicts a classically attractive man chained, seated, and nearly nude, but for drapery gathered over his thighs, his full length ensconced within a mandorla of bat wings. Geef's work replaced an earlier sculpture created by the space by his younger brother Joseph Geefs, L'Ange du Mal, which was removed from the cathedral because of its distracting allure and unhealthy beauty. I want to know what the previous statue looked like, if the previous one was too hot to have in the church, but they kept this one. What did the last one look like?
Fine, I will go make my own heaven. I will have hookers and blow instead of drive-through carrots screaming at workers.
Name?
I am Lucifer, Beelzebub, Memnoch, the Prince of Evil.
Pick one. Satan.
Stan. It's like when I go to Starbucks and I'm like, yeah, it's Mark with a K, and they write it as Kark. You know? Bruh, I feel this in my spine.
Ronnie, may I introduce you to my best friend, Jesus?
Nope. I would be more like, what you talking about, Steve? I thought I was your best friend. What kind of bullshit is this? What? Christians doing things you enjoy, is this a sin? I mean, depending on who you ask, but in my own philosophy, yes indeed, sinning is more like when you do something that is harmful to someone. You know, if you're just enjoying yourself and not hurting yourself or someone else because of it, then just go nuts. The more happiness in the world, the better, right? The more nice emotions, the better the little earth we're gonna have. Fam. My Baphomet hand embroidery. That is so cool. This makes me want to embroider stuff. Mine wouldn't look this good. Mine would look like an uneven Minecraft abomination. But this is really cool. It inspires me. Not today, Jesus.
This is such a good shirt.
It even has the rainbow horns. Oh my god, it's like the gay where's the gay demon? Where did it go? Gay demon? It's off somewhere doing gay things.
Scheming. But that's really cute. I love this. Oh my god, that's so good. I need to get a shirt like this.
If you're religious, then you believe there's a special place in hell or purgatory for people like Anthony who take their own lives.
If you were a Satanist, then you would know that using your imaginary friends to attack dead people who were obviously suffering before they died is a pretty dick move. Yeah, that is absolutely wild. I can't believe that people like write stuff like this unironically and be like, but we're in the right. We're the good guys. Bruh. Satanic messages found when black metal played forwards.
Oh no! Oh, who would have thunk you? Who would have seen that? No!
I love the little pentagram vinyl right there. It looks like my Doom collection. Doom on vinyl sounds so good. Speaking of things that sound really satanic, it is amazing. My sober streak is 666 days. That is so good. Congratulations, and here is to many more. Looking forward to 666 420, baby. Hell yes.
Masculinity is not toxic. It is feminism that is toxic. Masculinity was created by God. Feminism is satanic at its roots. Don't be fooled, women.
Praise Satan. Tweets like this are so incredibly silly, and it's very obvious they're just trying to grift to like a very specific demographic online. There are toxic people in every demographic of humans. That is no secret, and anyone who goes outside to touch grass a little now and then can very much attest to that fact. If you want to have examples of toxic masculinity, you don't have to look much further than like the manosphere online or alpha males on Twitter. If you want to find toxic women or toxic self-proclaimed feminists, there's plenty of that floating around online as well. You don't have to look particularly far. There's even been stuff about that featured on this channel in past videos and facepalm and that sort of thing. There's toxic people and bad aspects to like every demographic. But the thing is that most people are just normal and going about their day. Letting a loud toxic minority separate people from each other and creating this weird war where it's like one half of people versus the other or whatever is so non-productive. If that's what you're pushing for, then you have let the hateful minority win. That's what they want. They want the division because that's how they grift and make money. So I don't know, acknowledging that there are bad people in every demographic is pretty refreshing because it doesn't turn you against people by default, and that is the philosophy that I believe everyone should have, and it's the mature and more nuanced perspective to have. People can be bad no matter who they are or what group they are a part of, but it's not one group against the other. That is an incredibly hostile way of seeing the world.
This is my new achievement. A human.
Great! Fantastic!
That's just a monkey with anxiety.
And that's how Satan was born, baby. Oh, yeah.
Well, at least we're monkeys with anxiety. I think we're closer to like cucumbers with anxiety. Doesn't like onions have more complex DNA than we do anyway? Man, we couldn't even have onion DNA. This is so sad, man. Nice piece for my small collection came in. Very beautifully made. That is so badass. Oh my, I'm getting so many inspo ideas for like home decor when making this video. This is so badass. I want to use all of this for D&D campaigns. When a demon comes to take your unfit soul, but y'all end up having a lot in common.
So anyway, I did this sin the other week. Oh, that's very good.
You see, you're gonna go to hell if you commit one sin or 1,000. So might as well do 1,000 and come down a heckin' legend. You think anyone is gonna be excited to talk to you down in hell if it's like,
Oh, you only did like 1 or 2 sins and tried to be a good boy, and now you're here and you're just like kind of a bad boy, but just boring. Just be a bad boy.
You hear that, demon? Just be a bad boy. I shouldn't do all the sins.
You dyslexic idiot! You summoned the wrong guy!
Oh yes, hail Santa!
I love this. This is the same thing when you write Christmas letters.
Dear Satan, I want a Duplo train for this Christmas.
Oh, I guess we can make that work, Timmy. For your soul. Me, accidentally getting into heaven for having a better moral code than many Christians. What? Oh my god, how did this happen? This was not part of the deal? What? Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? You know, when you see people, especially the ones that are really eager to preach about heaven and hell and stuff, imagine if heaven is only full of the most pretentious jerks that, like, I don't know, harass fast food workers for being gay. You know? If those are the people that actually go to heaven, it sounds like hell might be the actual heaven. Does that make sense? Like, God, hell is basically gonna be like a nice tropical warm vacation that is just one big gay bar, right? And heaven is just gonna be full of pretentious Karens like ranting at fast food workers.
Like, damn, it's a pretty easy choice.
Are you two friends?
No? Yes. Yeah, that's sort of how it is, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Spicy.
Satanists are so funny because they're always like,
We don't really worship Satan, we just worship the self.
like, wow, Satan fooled you twice, you goon.
I worship Satan because he has baller-ass horns. Like, man, you gonna tell me you don't want horns longer than your arms?
No, I don't want horns because I do not despise my own flesh and the form gave me by my creator. Why do you detest your mortal form?
Because I want baller-ass horns? I do not despise my own flesh and the form given to me by my creator. Do you have the same philosophy about, like, tumors? And No. Seems to be a very, I don't know, cherry-picked philosophy. The best way to learn a language is to speak to natives. The guy learning Latin. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Maybe I should start studying Latin. Oh my god, that'll be so much fun. I love how satanic cults in movies always speak in Latin, as if Satan had been around for billions of years and encountered the Romans and was like, oh damn, this language is it, y'all. Hell yeah, I'm writing all my contracts with this bad boy. Woo! I mean, honestly, why not? That could totally be an explanation. Like, what is he gonna do? Like, caveman language before that? You know, Satan comes up to a bunch of cavemen drawing, like, you know, stick figures with peepees on a wall, and, you know, unga bunga. It doesn't quite have the same oomph if you would do unga bunga for your satanic rituals. Ung, bork, find stick, in Satan name, bonk bonk. It doesn't have the same, like, kapow to it, you know? So I could totally see this happening. He was just waiting for humans to develop a language that sounded mysterious and cool enough. Oh, sure. Everyone says they want to keep Christmas traditional. But when I dress up like Krampus, put their brats in a sack and beat them with reeds, suddenly I've gone too far. You see, so much for tradition. God, peer pressure from dead people. God, they said it well.
Do not play devil's advocate unless you have passed the bar and are currently representing Satan in a court of law. You tell him, Gina. Yeah.
When you catch the dude has been talking poo about you for the last 2,000 years. Oh, yeah! He's telling them we do satanic rituals and sacrifice. Well, let me sacrifice you to not prove your point. Be the reason why you are haunted. Go someplace forbidden. Read something in a dead language. Straight up fuck a demon. This sounds like a good pagan Christmas, fam. This sounds really nice.
Keep learning science, kids. Oh no, the sinning. Oh no, not the science. God.
Saw this when I came into work today. I took it as a sign my day would be good.
It's an official hand satanizer.
We have heard the tales of the hand satanizer. It is finally here. The universe has given you a sign, my child.
I don't know, George. What is the catch? What's the deal with Satanism?
No catch, Jerry. Kramer opened a portal to the underworld. Ah, Jerry, hell's got free bagels.
That's basically what it is. Have you seen the edits of Friends and stuff where they edit out the laugh tracks? God, it's so painful to watch. It's one of my favorite videos on YouTube. It's so beautiful. If you haven't seen it, look up Friends without the laugh track. It is so painful. It's like, good morning. Oh, hi there. Have you had breakfast today? Man, it's a buffet. You can take however much you want. Oh man, this is where I shine. I can just feel the cringe up my spine, and man, I love it. I think that's some kind of like, you know, off-branch of masochism, that I just enjoy cringe. You're a Satanist? Yep. So you don't believe in God? Mm-hmm. So there's no reason to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Makes sense to me. So stop celebrating Christmas.
But presents. But I like the peer pressure of dead people. At least when it's good shit. Like presents and family vibes.
I was Santa last year for my nephew. It was so much fun. He thought it was a bit weird at first that a bearded old man came into the house, but then he realized the bearded old man had free shit, and then it was super exciting and kept asking if Santa was coming back for the next 2 weeks. I hope I can be Santa again this year. It will be so much fun. God giving humans the ability to think on their own. Humans. God doesn't exist. God. Wait. No.
Christians, humans simply enjoying anything. Is this a Satanism? Yes, indeed.
Isn't that a good sales pitch? Everything you enjoy is Satanism. Everyone is a Satanist, because everyone does stuff they enjoy at some point, right? So everyone is a Satanist. Oh, yes, indeed. A 2.5 meter high statue of Lucifer. Tall statue, unless he's smoking. Lucifer in a pond in Devil's Hole, Jersey. Look at that high Satan. That is beautiful. Hell yeah. Remember, Satan fell for you. There is love after all. At least someone will swipe right on Tinder. Satan. Dress for the job you want. Me, I want to be a sateen person. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna go to my next job interview dressed with horns, and this is gonna be so good. If you aren't someone the church would have killed 600 years ago, are you even living? I mean, to be fair, I don't even think it was that hard to get executed 600 years ago. They would execute you for whatever. It's like, oh my god, my neighbor Karen brushed the floorboards with a broom, and the broom looked very witchy. And they would just like burn her spontaneously, you know? It was wild times, man. Wild times. If you aren't someone the church would have killed 600 years ago, just literally be a woman. Oh, man. Oh, hello, little demon. I think the camera focused on your face there for a while instead. Well, you're the main character of the video now, I suppose. Mwah. Attaboy. I created you as a companion for the man.
No! You have to travel and focus on your career and have life experience!
Oh, that is so evil. It is never too late to teach your children about the love of Satan. You look at that 90s tutorial book. Man, I love it. Satan for Morons or whatever that book series is called in the US. Absolutely beautiful. The Bernstein Bears. No thanks, we worship Satan. I wish this was a real book. That would be so much fun. I want to read little satanic books to the kids in the family. That'd be so good, man. Be the reason why the lights flicker when you enter a room. My crush? I don't know why, but I suddenly started to like you a lot. Me? Haha, really? That's interesting. Me the night before. Okay, you know, Satanism is all about consent, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't think Satan would accept your soul to just be like, she has to like me, that kind of stuff. Or maybe you sacrifice your soul for like, I don't know, a better cologne or something like that, which in that case, it's perfectly fair. Then Satan just helped you to smell better, and your crush was like, wow, they actually smell decent today. And bada bing, bada boom, that's how you get married, baby. Lace your shoes into a pentagram. Oh my god, it's a full-on tutorial. That is so cool, man. That is so cool. I wonder like how tightly it snugs your feet though, if it's actually a good tie or not. But that looks so cool. I kind of need to do this. I made a pocket altar. That is so badass. Oh my god, that's so cool. That is so cool. Somebody's like, what is this? Is this a cute little picture thing of family and stuff? Like, no, it's my little Satan shrine. Man, that will stop a lot of annoying conversations. I drew a sexy demon girl. I hope y'all like it. Yes. Yes, this is absolutely amazing. Nice. I break away from all conventions that do not lead to my earthly success and happiness. The Satanic Bible. That's beautiful. There you go. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Oh, look at this. It's a satanic silver dollar from 1881. There are so many badass things on the subreddit, man. This is so nice. Did a satanic Christmas tree this year to put my own twist in on the holidays. What y'all think? They put the tree upside down with a pentagram, and it even glows red in the dark. This is so good. This is so good. If I had a tree that was lightweight enough, I would totally do this. I actually did this once as a joke with a few friends when we were in uni, because we were engineers and we stuck a Christmas tree in the roof and we wrote signs that said, warning, don't come close, inverted gravity. So sort of similar, but a science joke instead of like Satanism. But this is a lot of fun to do. It took a lot of duct tape though. It took a lot of duct tape to keep the tree on the roof, and it was just a small plastic tree. If Jesus was born from a virgin birth, doesn't that mean he only has an X chromosome? Wouldn't that make him female? Wait. Trans Jesus! I have taken 3 years of theology, 1 of apologetics, 1 of anatomy and physiology, and I am honestly stumped by this one. Those species which are parthenogenic, i.e. self-fertilizing, certain lizards, snakes, frogs, and fish, the offspring is always genetically and physically female-typical. So yes, if we were to take the nativity of a scientific story, a parthenogenic human pregnancy, still a scientific impossibility, would result in an AFAB child. And since that child has always been referred to as a he, voila, trans Jesus.
Actually, I think that depends on the species. Like, New Mexico whiptail lizards are an entirely female or parthenogenesis all the time species. But Komodo dragon parthenogenesis always results in males because their chromosome determination is different. So clearly, to get to the bottom of this mystery, the first question we need to ask is what kind of reptile was Mary? This whole combo just like screams ADHD, man. Oh my lord. Ooh, this is amazing! You know, Starbucks doing their stupid Starbucksy things. This is the new competitor, Satan Bucks. I love it.
Back in my day, we didn't have the internet or fancy cell phones. We had fun the old-fashioned way, summoning demons in our own neighborhood village. The good old days.
Google Satanists. Did you mean spooky atheists? Also spicy atheists is a perfectly valid label.
Little bean, big sin, happy Satan.
That is such a good birthday cake. This is so nice. Oh my god, it looks tasty too. Here is a visual representation of angels and demons. I figured that as angels, their horns would glow when connected to become traditional halos. However, this blinds the angel with heavenly light, making the angel rely on God's guidance. Angels will break their halos, become demons, and willingly grow their horns in obscure shapes so it won't connect back into a halo. Because the halo no longer blinds them, demons can finally see, but can no longer communicate with God for guidance. The light they once gave to heaven now belongs to them. Hence, demon being proficient with fire, allowing them to see in the dark. He has a point. That is really cool. I feel like I could implement this in a D&D adventure with some like plot twist about like piecing horns together or piecing horns apart and like, oh my god, being connected to deities and stuff. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Unnecessary necessities. If you need it, we don't sell it. This looks like an amazing store. I would spend hours in this store. This is so good.
Ladies, just because hot girl summer is over doesn't mean you have to stop being a hot girl. It is autumn. Go get your ass ate in a pumpkin patch. Sprinkle pumpkin spice seasoning on your tat-ass. Send spooky nudes. Ghost him.
Autumn vibes, the wholesome times of the year. Satan is happy with your progress. You see, you sitting there, don't doubt yourself. Satan is happy with how far you have made it. Be proud of yourself. Who is your hero? Who is your hero? Write 2 things that make this person a hero. I am one of my own hero. First, I am kind to myself. And second, I do things I want.
Grading my 3rd gradest papers and I see this. Oh, they're little wholesome Satanists in the making. This is so good. A life site. Witches and Satanists have teamed up with leftists to destroy America.
Oh, this article is from 2020. Okay, well, I guess that didn't happen yet. So that's a shame. God is nowhere. Wait, Baptist shirt. That's not what it's supposed to say. God is now here. Okay, maybe maybe you should use like a font and stuff with a bit better spacing. No?
Hail Satan.
Est 666. This is a good t-shirt. This is a good clean t-shirt because it looks like a normal t-shirt from a distance when you just glance at it, but then you look closer and it's so beautiful. It even has a little upside down cross. The deets are great. Mom,
your Catholic aunt is coming over today. Please behave yourself.
Me? No.
Satanists are just Christians rooting for the bad guy.
This comment was 100% made by a Christian. Spicy atheists. Spicy atheists. Well, laddies, lasses, and lassos, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed having your sweet little sinning beans with me here today. It's been a pleasure. And remember to check out the little Halloween plushies. They are very beautiful, very demonic, and will bring a lot of wholesomeness this spooky season. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you again in the very near future. Take care.